Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. Here we talk about everything related to psychology, mental health, and well-being. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Today I want to talk about criminal psychology. The psychology of the killer, the human mind, complex, deep, unpredictable. Since the dawn of civilization, philosophers, scientists, and thinkers have sought to understand the mechanisms that lead a person to commit crimes. Criminal psychology was born from this effort, uniting the study of human behavior with the intricacies of justice and criminology. This discipline tries to explain the inexplicable in the modern world, where we are bombarded with information, and where the cell phone has become an extension of our body. This task has become even more urgent and challenging. Criminal psychology did not arise out of nowhere. It was slowly shaped by ideas, studies, and observations over the centuries. All of this could, according to him, lead to deviant behaviors. Criminality, from this perspective, was not just a rational choice. It was the result of a tangle of unresolved internal experiences. Criminal psychology is a vast field, touching on everything from profiling serial killers to understanding the psychology of cults. At its core, it seeks to answer a fundamental question: why someone commits a crime. Greed, revenge, pleasure, survival. There is no single answer. Each case is a universe. But there are patterns. Serial killers, for example, often show traits of psychopathy, coldness, lack of empathy, superficial charm. These are just some of the pieces of a very complex puzzle. We have never had so much access to information. We have never been so connected. And paradoxically, we have never been so alone. The excessive use of the cell phone changed how we relate, how we perceive the world, how we react to suffering. Current criminal psychology observes new forms of crime: cybercrime, virtual bullying, emotional blackmail via social networks, fake news that incites hatred. All of this is the product of a hyper-informed and emotionally exhausted society. Thinkers like Zygmunt Bauman warned about the liquidity of modern relationships. Nothing is solid, neither affection nor identity. In a world where everything changes all the time, where value is invisibility, committing a crime can be, for some, a distorted way of being seen, of existing. The cell phone stopped being a tool. It became an inseparable companion. With every notification, every like, our brain releases dopamine, small doses of pleasure that addict us, that shape the way we think and act. Studies indicate that excessive use of technology can reduce empathy. Constant exposure to violent, humiliating, or dehumanizing content creates a trivialization of suffering. This, in turn, affects how we deal with others' pain, with the boundary between right and wrong. Criminal psychology today needs to deal with this new human. Digital, fast, impatient, disconnected from oneself. An individual who may commit crimes not out of pure evil, but out of alienation, lack of real bonds, excess of stimuli, and scarcity of meaning. Traditional justice is based on punishment, but punishing is not the same as preventing. Criminal psychology proposes a broader approach that understands, that analyzes, that's prevent. It is necessary to understand that many criminals are products of a perverse social machinery, of untreated traumas, of constant exclusion. This does not mean justifying crime, but understanding to transform. Emotional education, access to mental health, active community presence are tools that can help reduce crime in a sustainable way. The human mind remains an enigma, but each study, each observation, each reflection brings us closer to answers. Criminal psychology is more than a science. It is a mirror, a warning, an invitation to empathy. In a world where the cell phone takes up more space than affection, where information is worth more than wisdom, understanding the criminal mind is also understanding where we are failing as a society. And only then can we truly change the future. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and share with your friends and family. Subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. See you next time.